Ladies and peeps, it's got to that stage. It's got to that stage where, to be fair, I don't even know if this is recording, so I'm just gonna make some noise, rub my ass. Ladies and plops, what are we up at? So, just for clarification, this is Magic's Duels. We're what? Nothing. All right, already. I'm interested. He's not playing mono red by the looks of it. Just eat my shit. So this is black, green, ramp. I used to like this a lot back in the day. I'm gonna play a few games with a few different decks, assuming the game doesn't break down or some shit. I'm not gonna play this forever. So the man's playing werewolves, which is pretty sex bomb. You got to play a card every turn. Otherwise the werewolves flip and you fall into some shit. Languish is basically unlosable. So that's the end of the story. Should be able to give this guy some slaps. And then we'll play werewolves and see if I can do any better. Two things I'm looking to avoid. Number one, planeswalker decks, because they're unbeatable. Number two, vehicle decks, because they're also very good. Other than that, you know, let's just play some cards and see how everything feels. One thing is for sure, the cards look very small compared to Arena. There's a lot of bland empty space. I mean, we all shit on those fucking processing power, getting those scorpions running around. But look at all this. It's just nothing. Nothing to stimulate your mind except thinking about, when am I going to get in trouble for saying something? I was just going to talk about Emma Handy's huge wang. Would that get me in trouble? Probably. But I never said it, so it's fine. So, what do we got here? Blood Mist. Does that creatures do double strike or some shit? At the beginning of combat, target creature you control gains double strike. Not that big of a problem on an 0-1. So let's think. Fatal Push is pretty good. I don't know how Nissa gets killed. So double strike a 1/1 is 2, and then 1 is also 1. Can't really remember how most of this shit works. So animate a land. Let's try Black Nissa. Yeah, that works nicely. Nice! Everything still works! So, we got the Languinis. Ah, Languinis, back in the day, ladies and peeps. For any of you who are not familiar with Magic Duels, you couldn't. There was no wild card system at all. So if you wanted a Languish, you just had to open packs until you got one, and that was the end. So what is this ultimate? Is 7. That's quite dangerous. So I think the plan is Languish, kill all the peeps, then animate one of my lands and boot this Nissa in the tits. Right? Yeah. I think that sounds sauce majorps. I can't remember. I think that all the lands have haste, so I don't think this is a problem. Oh, it's got the Pompido. Nope. That's what we used to like to do in Magic Duels, ladies and peeps. We used to like pause in the game and then take it a shit. Those were our jams. So I still got Fatal Push if he plays a peeps. I do want to get the Nissa emblem down because drawing cards is pretty sexy. So I think I'm going to, even though I might be able to kill this next turn by Fatal Pushing a creature and then attacking this, I think Ultimate Nissa is better than anything else. What's this? Conduit of Storms. When Conduit of Storms attacks, add red, do some other shit. Converted mana costs 2 or less. Alright. Alright. I think the same plan. It worked. It worked so well last time. Let's just do it again. Again, if you're not familiar with the rules of the Duels, you don't have playset access to rares, and you're only allowed 1 mythic. So he can't plop another Nissa down because he doesn't have another one. You can be certain of that. Just like I don't have another one of these. Rice and peas. So next turn, let's do the number wangs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I ultimate Nissa, then play Nissa's Renewal, and then hope that I get to play Ulamog on my first try. And then we can all wank our balls. How do I pause? Alright. This is 1 mana, 2 mana, so Fatal Push is fine. No way out of that one. Who stopped the pause? It wasn't me. Ah, he paused to leave. Not even leave. Not even concede. He turned his computer off. That's what we used to do. That's the kind of peeps we were in those days, ladies and peeps. You could concede and just end the game nicely, or you could turn your machine off from the wall so that the other person had to play against the AI. That's the kind of pedantic dweebs that we were. Not anymore, right? There's no way people time out and spam emotes. All of that was gone now that we've become grown-ups. Right? Nobody, you've never heard of anyone timing out because they're going to lose a game. No. We've grown so much since the Magic's Duels days. Ladies and plops. What ranks are we even? 30? You must be sad. Must be sad we're losing our arbitrary numbers next to our dead game. It's not like people will grind arbitrarily wanky dog shit these days, right? You fucking stank bitch. So I'm gonna fuck around. The man's already gone, so I do want to Ulamog my balls. Yeah, that's it. I just want to Ulamog my balls. That's what we all came to see, innit? Ulamog balls. Alright, Oblivion So was pretty sexies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't see why I wouldn't want to play Oblivion Sower. So this is how you Oblivion it. You tap it for land. Then you untap a real land. Then you get to play Oblivion Sower. Proper old school bullshit skills. I get to steal all of his lands that went in the grave. 2. That's fine. Get to draw 2. Yeah, I got skills. This was before net decks, ladies and shits. So we all had to build our own decks like Scrubblubs. Proper idiots. Building our own decks with the things that popped in our brains. Like fucking moron jizzwankers. That's balls, right? It's much better to just go to MTG Goldfish, pull off whatever came 5-0, talk like this and say, I love wanking. My cock is wanked. And, you know, apparently, oh, fuck that. You can all suck Jesus' balls. So even a double strike 3-1 with haste is no good. Gets to kill, well, the AI's in control. So, the emblem is all I need from here. So, you know, stanky bullshits. Deedly-dee, so I can never to return the Chandres. I want an Ulamog. That's the aim of the game. Ulama jams. It is the aim of the game. There is literally nothing I want to do except play an Ulamog. Look at this. I just owned this imaginary dude's mum. I wonder if he was saying, I was just trying to play werewolves. I got my balls smashed. You fucking pussies. Alright. We're still gonna play lands to look for this Ulysse. Only 2 lands left. That's what you want to see. Man. Only 90. See, this was another thing. You couldn't reliably build any decks, because if you needed one specific mythic, you were only allowed to play one. And that's pretty much that. So, Nissa's Pilgrimage for another land, or do I get something out of my grave? I don't think there's anything in my grave that I want. There was no lands, right? We saw that with our own eyeballs. There were no lands left in the deck. So I don't think playing that is very good, now that I think about it. So I might as well fling it. I'm going to keep this if he plays any shits. I don't need that or this. I'll keep this just in case he somehow manages to string 15 werewolves out of his ass. Yeah, we'll play werewolves as well. I don't remember how to play it, but I remember this guy being pretty good. Alright. That's classic Majix, right? You bottom a card and then find it on top. Where's my Ulamobs? Where is my Ulamobs? I don't want to win without an Ulibobs. Oh, you can search for an Ulibobs. I forgot how this game works. Leave me alone. Oh, look at me! I foiled his balls up! I foiled his ball beanies up. What a scrotals. What a scrotumajoib. Alright. I don't know why it zoomed in there. The power of Ulababs. There we go, ladies and shits. Game 1, we managed to play a card so sexy that I actually foiled his balls up. Gotta make somebody stand out. If you're gonna foil anything, I think a 1 of Mythic is just about acceptable. Alright, now I don't think I need Yehenny's expertise. Man, if only these fools could program Emrakul, we could have had an Emrakul. But alas, they couldn't figure it out. So I'll play werewolves next game, and we'll see how it goes. Alright, just clean this game up. The old Mill 20. Those are the days. Those are the days. Those are the days! You filthy slags! All those coins. Sexy coins. I think Covert Go Blue told me he's got like 150,000 excess coins or something. I'm getting all my new achievements back because I just reinstalled the game. Alright, I don't know how long it's going to take to get a game. So hopefully we're not sitting around for too long. Alright, if I can't find an opponent in a minute, I think we're just going to have to wrap it up and eat shit. I don't remember how to pause the recording because, you know, you don't really need to do much pausing in Arena because there's mono red to be had any 10 or 20 seconds. You want to play some other mono red? Bam, ready. How about mono white? Sold. How about something interesting? Well, then you do have to wait a couple of days normally. All right, I remember this very well. There's no cancel. You can't get out. You literally have to hard shut down the program. All right, I think that's a good enough way to end the video. Magic Duels, just shitness. It's like the complete opposite of Arena. Magic Duels, people did seem open to playing interesting things every now and again. The hardware or the program, fucking bullshit. This is so typical. The only way out is to hard shut down. And I'm recording with Bandicam, which means you can't salvage the recording. Magic Arena, this kind of shit never happens. But everyone is a win at all costs turn 2 fucking loser as well. So, pick your poison. In the end, this is Magic's, right? You gotta have some shitness. Alright, eat my bollocks.